The 2023 Volvo V60 Polestar Engi can do it all. This plug-in hybrid 455 horsepower Volvo wagon is an ideal one-car solution. I've been a philosophical utilitarian since I was pretty young. Whatever causes the most good and the least bad is usually the best option. While my elementary school pals were drooling over 911 turbos and Fords, Mustang and GT90, I wanted a Chevrolet Caprice or Buick Roadmaster Estate. Utilitarians don't like sports cars. Even as a 7-year-old, I recognized that a Ferrari F40 would only let you bring one friend along, with no room for dogs, two-wheeler bikes, model airplanes, or Hot Wheels racetracks. For that stuff, you needed a wagon. Imagine 6-year-old Brett's shock then if you told him that in 28 years he would drive something that carries a bunch of stuff and accelerates faster than almost every 1990s supercar, all while getting about 30 miles per gallon and enabling about 40 miles of all-electric driving if desired. That's the case of the 2023 Volvo V60 Polestar Engi, the utilitarian's dream. Its trim dimensions and subtle styling give the Volvo VC Polestar Engi an undeniably handsome, Swedish appearance. But the design is half a decade old and wasn't particularly ground-breaking when new, so folks looking for more stylistic personality would be better served by the outre BMW M3 sedan or the aggressive and expensive Audi RS6 Avant wagon. The sporty V60 does get some neat details, like gold-colored brake calipers, a block-textured black grille, and a white enamel Polestar badge on the back. Inside, the Polestar feels all but identical to the S60 Recharge, with black leather and woven fabric seat upholstery. The V60 also gets Volvo's flagship signature Ore Force crystal gear selector, and the standard Bowers & Wilkins audio system features precision-cut metal speaker grills. The V60's gold seatbelts set it apart as a Polestar product, however, tying in with the brake calipers. The plug-in VXD seats are among the best I've ever experienced, blending a cushy top layer of foam with a firm, supportive structure that made it very easy to get comfortable. The front and outboard rear seating positions are heated, as is the steering wheel, but unfortunately ventilation isn't available. The cloth inserts helped compensate by retaining less body heat than leather or leatherette, and they held me in place during hard driving as well. The Volvo V60 has more passenger space and vastly more cargo room than the BMW M3, and its upright roofline and relatively thin pillars mean even backseaters can avoid claustrophobia. Unfortunately, the 18.8 kilowatt-hour battery takes up a fair amount of space in the center tunnel, encroaching on both center console storage and footroom when 3 people are in the rear seat. Still, the Polestar is a spacious little wagon that provides way more comfort than expected. The Volvo V60's Android Automotive operating system is new for 2023, bringing the Google ecosystem on board with Maps, Assistant, and the Play App Store. Spotify and Pandora are also included if you'd prefer not to use the wired Apple CarPlay or Android Auto integration. Those external sources work nicely, but as I learned in the S60, the Volvo design stuff can be a bit laggy and frustrating to use. The worst offender is the climate control system, which only works via the touchscreen and doesn't always register your inputs. Audio quality from the Bowers & Wilkins speaker system is excellent, and I'm glad it's standard on the Polestar. On the S60 Recharge, it's a $3,200 option that I would struggle to pay for. Volvo also contracted the audio company to give the system a novel sound processing feature, replicating the acoustics of the Gothenburg Concert Hall for crisp, ringing sound and mellow reverberating bass. The V60 Polestar used to make do with Volvo's unusual turbo and supercharged 2.0-liter inline-4. But for 2023, the engine has been redeveloped to use spooled-up exhaust gases only. The turbo powertrain is smoother than before, and it's now paired with a more powerful rear electric motor and larger 18.1 kilowatt-hour battery. With the gas engine driving the front wheels and electrons driving the rear, the V60 makes 455 horsepower and 523 pound-feet. Put your foot in it, and you'll hit 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds.